Good, man.
Cheers, 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 we are the Gully. It's only now and then we lose a game. Oh, we beat them all around on their home or any ground, if they only play a fair and honest game. So join in the chorus and sing it one and all. Join in the chorus, the Gully's on the ball. Good old the Gully, we're champions, you'll agree. The Gully will be premiers, just you wait and see. So join in the chorus and sing it one and all. Join in the chorus. We are Warrandyte, we are the good old red and white. We don't care who it is we meet, because there is no team that we can't beat. We play together, we stick together in any weather. We give it all we've got for victory. We are the good old red and white. The good old red and white. We don't care who it is we meet, because there is no team that we can't beat. We play together, we stick together in any weather. We give it all we've got for victory. We are the good old red and white.
For the first time this year,
Ryan.
this time, first three games today.
Right.
On behalf of the Eastern Football Netball League, welcome to Jubilee Park, Ringwood for today's Eastland Division 3 under 19.5's grand final between Warrandyte and Ferntree Gully. We begin today by acknowledging the traditional custodians of the land on which we gather and pay our respects to their elders, past and present. We extend that respect to all Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander people here today. Congratulations on both sides and best of luck in today's decider. The officiating umpires for today's match are infield Jordan Kennedy, Lachlan Buick, James Hamilton. On the boundary, Chris Triplow, Harrison Geeson, and in goal, Clark Tice and Kieran Castellino. I would now ask all to be upstanding with the umpires, coaches and players for the Australian National Anthem. May the best team win.
Is Cooper couldn't get the clear, but they will go into the forward 50. It's a free kick to Ferntree Gully, and they're going to have a go at their second. So this would be a great start for Ferntree Gully if they could get the first 2 goals. That number 22 again. We haven't quite got his number yet, but got his name, but he'll be looking to kick his second goal of the game, and Ferntree Gully's second. So when he comes. And it's a behind. So it's the first minus score of the grand final. We're 5 minutes in the first quarter. It's Ferntree Gully 1-1-7, Warrandyte yet to score.
So the Bloods can bring it in. They go on the pavilion side or the Heath wing, as one would call it. Kick was very good for Stanfield, but he couldn't quite take the mark. Withoff's getting involved there as well. Stanfield again, Wild wrapped up over the line. Right in front of us here, Rucks go at it. Hardinger again, hard in there. It's going to go over the boundary line though. Ben Noonan to bring it over. He had 1 goal against Warrandyte in round 6, so pretty crucial for him, but so far it's been that man in the number 22 who will find out. Poompek was held without it. Hopefully I'm pronouncing that correctly. Apologise if I'm not. Short kick to a 1-on-1 contest. That number 22 player couldn't take the mark. Warrandyte, though, have the numbers inside defensive 50. Picking it up there is Poompek again. Lost it. Reed was in there too. They see it over again, very close to the junction and the temporary scoreboard on this side of the field, on broadcast side. Let's go again then. Rucks go at it. Hardinger gets the tap down again. Clearing kick from Warrandyte, but only as far as Reed. Reed had it, lost it. His opposing player in Barker tries to clear for Warrandyte. Now he's around the footy as well, looking to potentially do some damage. Still, Warrandyte have the numbers. Clearing kick to the centre of the ground. 1-on-1 contest. Nearly fell for Jalawicki. And now over the back come Warrandyte through Bennett, I think it is. Now this is their real first foray inside 50. Bennett lays on a tackle. Teammates are there to help him. One of them is Miller, a premiership player from last year who's immediately dispossessed. Looks like we're going to have a reset, a ball up in the eyes of the umpire, Paul Iaconi.
So just outside the Warrandyte attacking 50, both rucks go at it. As Warrandyte go into the forward 50 for the first time, but that's out in the full, so Ferntree Gully will get it back and will look to clear it out of their defensive 50. Short kick as Ferntree Gully look to go down the line. But that will be an intercept mark as Warrandyte will look to go back into the forward 50. Good mark taken as here's an opportunity. Is it a mark? It is! It's a mark taken for Warrandyte and
Stanfield, I think it might be.
Yep, so Stanfield, who a premiership player from last year, as he looks to get Warrandyte's first goal, and it is there.
Had to ice his back.
Warrandyte get their first goal. We've got 8.5 minutes. It's Warrandyte 1 straight 6 to Ferntree Gully 1-1-7.
So, is indeed the Bendigo Bank scoreboard. And, well, Warrandyte have brought themselves in the game. They didn't look it for the first couple of minutes, but they will and truly are now. And a big start for both teams. First half, of course, We've got 20 flat, and then we'll go into time on in the last 5 minutes. Wrapped up as Oscar Bennett. 5 goals this season. Might play a big role this morning, I should say. Warrandyte, first hands out of the ruck. Kick was looking for Gribus, although it was a poor one. They still make their way inside. Chance there for Arizolo. Still in the hands of Warrandyte. Sharp got the hands off. Inside 50 again. It's going to make its way towards Stanfield again. Except it's not Stanfield, it's Blake Haslam, sorry. So Haslam might have been the previous goal kicker as well, Paul. I just quite see it. But anyway, Haslam with not much angle to speak of. Lets it fly. It's good, and Warrandyte are in front. 2 straight makes it 12. 10 minutes gone here in the first term in the under-19s grand final here at Juby.
Great response by Warrandyte. Yep, great response by Warrandyte with back-to-back goals. So it's a 5-point lead for the reigning premiers, looking to go back-to-back. We've played 10 minutes as the umpire is about to throw the ball up once again on what is a perfect day for football, it must be said.
Glorious.
Absolute amazing day as Ferntree Gully win the hit out and the clearance. They look to go forward. Good work. Here's an opportunity. Good pressure shown by Warrandyte. And that'll be a free kick against Warrandyte. And there'll be a free kick to Ferntree Gully. As
see who that man is there, Paul. It's number 1 in Jai Stevenson.
So Jai Stevenson will kick it back into the forward 50. Good intercept mark there taken for Warrandyte.
So the Bloods can just work it out by foot on the outer side. Almost took the mark, did Miller. On the outer side, though, as I think Miller was wrapped up. Do it all again. 70 from Ferntree Gully's goal. Up goes the ball. Stevenson almost got involved again. Ferntree Gully try and make a way in, but they can't as the ball is cut off by Hunter Hodgson. Looks for Van der Ree. He's played a few senior games this year as Seth Van der Ree. Also the premiership last year, as we mentioned before. Down the line. One out of bounds.
Is it deliberate? Or?
So
I think it's deliberate.
Possibly. So Ferntree Gully bring it to the top of the 50, albeit on a slight angle. They'll come in.
Good
Pack
mark.
forms. Mark is taken by Warrandyte, though.
By Mizzo.
10 from his own line. Stanfield. Looks as options present.
Oh,
Great smother there. Brilliantly done by Jalowicki. Here's a chance. There's the number 22. Gets it off to Jalowicki, who fires and misfires. Just the behind. In fact, no, it's not Jalowicki. It's Ben Grimshaw. I apologise. So the score now, FTG 1-2-8. Trail Warrandyte 2 straight 12.
so opportunity missed there for Ferntree Gully. Good mark there taken by Tau as he kicks it down the line. Here's an opportunity. Mark nearly taken there by Lewis. As a great take there for Warrandyte as they look to go forward. Here's Van der Ree. Good kick. Assessing his options is here for Warrandyte. Into the forward 50. An opportunity here for Warrandyte, kicked by Hodgson, and it's a goal! It's a goal for Hodgson, and they've got 3 in a row, the Bloods, so it's 3 straight 18. Warrandyte to Ferntree Gully 1-2-8. We played 14 minutes in the first term.
Well called, Paul. Outstanding work there. And that is crucial in the game. Now, we saw Ferntree Gully just come out of the block straight away. How do they respond?
Yeah, well, they've had a few opportunities, but I think, you know, it's a great response by Warrandyte, but I think they just got to take their half chances when it comes along Ferntree Gully.
So Rucks go to work. First hands Warrandyte. Hands off. Now it's off hands. Tap there from Hardinger, I think again, lands them still in the middle. The centre wicket is Hardinger, tackled by Sharp. It's just paddled off the ground well by Barker. Now there's a tackle.
It's good play there by Warrandyte to get the soccer forward.
Full of it was Withoff. Will go again. Played it, missed it, did the ruckman in Withoff. Gathered by Grimshaw. Down the line. Chance for both teams. Hacking it out was Wild. Didn't go very far though, as Ferntree Gully can pick up the crumbs. Now it's a turnover again for Warrandyte. Had it and lost it. Might have been Jensen. Inside 50, only momentarily. Great hands from Hardinger to Metis, who runs his full measure. Almost found his target. Here's Jensen, got his hands off. Handball was looking for Cooper. Ball in dispute. Still a chance here for Ferntree Gully to respond. Great looking kick, but the umpire called play on as there was no one to take the mark. Look at this from that man who's wrapped up. He's gone, his pass isn't, and Warrandyte can bring it back.
So, great tackle there.
It's Will Hatfield.
Yep. And that's a tackle there on Van der Reyes.
That's got to be holding the ball, and crowd
away.
wanted to say so too.
Here we go as Ferntree Gully look to get it back. Here we go as it's taken there by Christensen. Back into the forward 50. Good intercept mark there, taken by Sharp as they handballs away as they look to go down the line here. The ball will bounce over the top of the Ferntree Gully defender as it goes. It bounces into or just outside the forward 50. Here's another opportunity for Warrandyte. And that's a mark nearly taken. Now a chance. Good pressure shown by Ferntree Gully, and that is holding the footy.
Anyone's ball, anyone's game. It's looking very even in the early stages here at Jubilee Park in the first term of the under 19.5's grand final for Division 3. In the middle, Hatfield with that luscious mullet of his has to leave it behind temporarily, but Warrandyte still have the numbers around the contest. Just to the left of the centre circle. And on the cricket pitch, indeed, we'll have another ball up. All the cricket to come here at Jubilee Park too. Niels Withoff sends it high up and under. 2-on-1 contest. At the full of it, though, was Thompson for Ferntree Gully. They can find a way out, albeit to open space, and that's a great-looking kick there. Down the line further. Mark is taken on the outer side. Centering ball for Jensen. Now it goes inside 50. Great transition ball. Grimshaw moves on. Finds an option in there. Goes to his -1. Ferntree Gully still have the numbers. Now getting the ball is Noonan, who sends a high up and under. It's missed. Was on target, but only for a moment. The fickle ways of the Sharon Hay. 90 seconds to go here in the first term.
Yes, and they've had some opportunities. The Ferntree Gully side as Warrandyte look to clear it out. Defensive 50. Finds Stanfield as some great tackling pressure being shown by Ferntree Gully, but that is over the shoulder, and that'll be a free kick the way of the Bloods. So Final minute of this first quarter. Mark nearly taken there by Whithoff. And it's over the shoulder, so Tout will take the free kick. Mark taken by Phillips. Down the line, 2-on-1 here for Ferntree Gully. Bounces away as Warrandyte look to set up another one. Here's Whithoff. Now kicked by Tout into the forward, just outside the forward 50. That's a good intercept mark there taken for Ferntree Gully.
They might just about do us here. The second stick down. Kicks for Rendell. A few numbers presenting, but they'll just ice the clock for the moment. 10 seconds to go here in the first term. Probably too late for a 4-8. Can Phillips cut this one off? No, he can't. Ferntree Gully just keep going. Might be a late chance here. No. Soren cuts Grimshaw short. And a very big start here for grand final day here at Jubilee Park. At the end of the first term, it's Warrandyte 3 straight 18. Ferntree Gully 139. Back with the second term very shortly. Welcome back to Jubilee Park, the home of the Ringwood Redbacks, but also the Ringwood Rams. Victorian Premier Cricket. My name's John O'Ven, and I'm joined by Paul Yaconi on this beautiful Saturday morning. Doesn't get any better. 10:07 here, local time in the eastern suburbs. To be fair, there are no other time zones within the suburbs here in Victoria. But anyway, I digress. In case you missed it, or you're just listening, the score right now in the Under-19 Division 3 Grand Final was Warrandyte 3 straight 18 to Ferntree Gully 139. So they got out of the blocks early through Tom Reed, did Ferntree Gully, but since then it's all been the Bloods.
It has, and I think, it's been a great response by the Bloods, but Ferntree Gully have had a few opportunities of their own, but, you know, other than that, it's been a very even game so far. Not much to split between the two sides.
Indeed, and, well, what if you were the Ferntree Gully coach right now, what would you be saying to him, Paul?
Oh, well, you know, obviously, you know, when you get those half chances, you know, grand final, just keep creating those keep getting numbers around the ball. Just keep going at it because they're creating opportunities on the scoreboard, and you know, if they keep going at it, they'll create more opportunities. So that's what I'd be saying if I were Ferntree Gully.
Absolutely. So Warrandyte well and truly in front for the moment, and the fans of both teams are clearing off. We're almost set to go here for the second term. Gosh, it's wonderful, isn't it? Such a great day.
Glorious.
We'll be saying that all day. I don't think there's... Well, you know what? I'm not going to say anything about the weather because that might moz us and make everybody a little bit disappointed. But so
It is Melbourne, so...
all right, well, now you said it. It's on you.
Hopefully not.
Absolutely wonderful. So, crowd is dispersed. We'll get ready for the second term. You're with Paul Yacconi.
So the umpire holds the ball aloft as he throws it up to start this second term, as Warrandyte look to win the clearance through Vanderee as they go into their forward 50. Good pressure being shown by Ferntree Gully. Handballs away as it looks like we're going to get a ball up here, and the umpire says my footy. So as the ball goes up once again, Warrandyte look to create another opportunity. Good kick to the top of the goal square. Free kick. So it's in the back and it'll be a free kick to Warrandyte. That'll be...
They've got around Seth Vanderee, which might suggest it could be him. He's getting a few high fives. I reckon he'll probably take the ball here.
Yeah. The opportunity for number 9 for Warrandyte.
Sorry, it's not Seth Vanderee. He's behind. So, number 9.
Number 9 here for Warrandyte. And it's behind. So, a behind there for Warrandyte. Their first minus score. It's Warrandyte 3-1-19. Ferntree Gully 1-3-9. We've played nearly 1.5 in this second quarter.
So, Ferntree Gully elect to go up the guts. Kick's good for Forster. Forster to boundary side, or broadcast side I should say. Taking over the line there is Rendell. The boundary throw in will happen, or a boundary ball up rather. But we go then with off Flew. Now here's a chance for Noonan. Come around, the kick was looking for Reed, it was a poor one. Stanfield in, finds his target. Blake Haslam again. 2 goals from 17 matches this year. Does he have the distance in him?
Yeah, well, I mean, there's no wind around, so, and he's got 1 goal already, so I think he's got the distance here.
Blake Haslam on a slide angle, sends the football. The crowd already knew the moment it left the boots. And it's another goal to Warrandyte. 4-1-25, leads 1-3-9, 2:45 gone in the second term. And that might just mean that Warrandyte are well and truly on here. Ferntree Gully need to lift.
Yes, as... You know, they've kicked the last 4, Warrandyte, and the Eagles need to get one. I feel as what's happened here, is it a free kick?
So it's going to be a free kick for a 5-6, not 5-6-5, it would be 6-6-6 in that case.
So into the forward 50 for Ferntree Gully. Mark nearly taken. Here's an opportunity. Can they get one back? Not quite. It's out in the full, so
Sprayed it.
no score. And Warrandyte will look to clear it out of their defensive 50 as the ball's coming back.
Nice little crowd forming here on the
Yep.
on the broadcast wing.
So Misso
Comes in, moves it out of the 50. Cut off immediately though by FTG. Parsison takes a good grab and finds his intended target. So this is crucial now. These next few moments. Top of the square, players fly. Warrandyte though get first hands to it. Hands and knees there is Prunepack. Still might be a chance.
rushed.
Umpire signalled all clear after players appealed for deliberate. Not to be though. Ferntree Gully 1-4-10, trails by 15. Warrandyte 4-1-25.
So same number of scoring shots by both sides, but it's a 15-point lead the way of Warrandyte. Ferntree Gully, a good intercept mark there as they look to go back into the forward 50. Opportunity, good intercept mark there as they look to go up the guts, and that's going to be in the back, and it's going to go back to Ferntree Gully as it's gone into the forward 50. Mark nearly taken. Top of the goal square. Here's Reid. Opportunity for Christensen. And Christensen kicks it behind. So 1-5-11 Ferntree Gully to Warrandyte 4-1-25. We've played 5.5 second term.
FTG showing promise for the moment. Tout's got to come back. Options present on the broadcast side. Hodgson called for it. Hardinger almost took the mark, but the mark is taken by Withoff. The two rucks going up in the marking contest. Withoff for +1 in Barker. Fell over his head. Now here's a chance for Gribus. Couldn't quite as well. Now here's Paxton. Brought to ground and slung. Wasn't Paxton, sorry, it was Seth Van Der Ree. Slung to the ground. Van Der Ree down the line. Big Pat Form's mark was taken by Haslam. That's mark of the day so far, wouldn't you say?
Oh, that's a terrific mark.
This will bring the house down, I reckon, if he scores this one. Blake Haslam is now 4 from 18.
So
Reversed angle the last time as well too. Paul as Haslam came in, lowered the eyes. There was no one marking that man. And the angle is eased for Ed Phillips. 17 goals this season. One of the best on ground last year in the grand final. Phillips. Oh, he makes no mistake. That's brought the house down. That's a goal to Ed Phillips. And Warrandyte have another 5-1-31. Lead FTG 1-5-11. Is it too far away from them now, do you reckon, here in the second term?
oh, well, there's still a long way to go, but I reckon they got to get one or two really quickly here, Ferntree Gully, otherwise it will blow out. So I reckon the next goal is vital for Ferntree Gully as the umpire is going to throw it up once again. Both rucks go at it as Warrandyte will win the clearance. Bounces over the top. Now it's going to be a Warrandyte footy. Kicked into the forward 50 by Redaway. Now Another opportunity. Top of the goal square. He's all on his own. He is all on his own. And he says, thank you very much. Oh, no. It's Haslam. He kicks a goal. He said,
I don't know what he said.
don't mind me. I'll just walk in. It was a morning stroll and it's out to 26 points. Warrandyte 6, 137 to Ferntree Gully 1, 5, 11. We played nearly 9 minutes in the second term, Jono.
That was the most advanced version of Shea Bolton selling candy and then going off to do what he did, but oh jeez, I saw that and I'm going, what are you doing, mate? I reckon he could have waited 30 seconds and he wouldn't have still been touched. That is amazing. Wowee, back in the middle, and it's all Warrandyte at the moment. There's a chance here for Barker, who got involved. Oh, around the body, dragged to ground, out on the full. Wasn't Barker, sorry, it was... would have been Tout, who's come down forward. Now this, oh, wow. It's all Warrandyte at the moment. Kick goes forward, Stanfield wasn't first hands to it. Trying to gather there is Cooper. Can't. Still in the hands of Ferntree Gully. Tap along the ground. Gets a mate to help him. Does Metis. Does all right. Gets it off to a teammate. He's genuinely a young bloke right there. Kick forward. It's good. And Ferntree Gully's foray into the 50 is cut short by Rob. Rob down the line. Down the intended target, although he had a few chances. Tout gets the hand pass off. A late chance. Top of the goal square, cut off. Still a chance here for Warrandyte. Hatfield, you don't mind. Haslam. It was going to be one of them. It's Haslam, and he's got another. Wow. This is a brutal display for the men in red and white. Warrandyte 7-1-43. To Ferntree Gully 1-5-11. Again, how do the men in blue and white respond? This is getting really tough now.
It is. I think, you know, I said before, they do need a goal. They definitely need a couple goals now because, you know, it's 7 in a row now to Warrandyte. They are really cooking with gas.
They are indeed.
So, as Warrandyte get their hands on it, they will clear it away just outside the defensive 50. Here's Van der Ree, and Van der Ree's going to go on a little bit of a run, but he's going to handball away. And there's going to be a free kick going the way of Warrandyte. So Van der Ree will get a kick away. Assessing his options down the line to half forward. Another inside 50 for Warrandyte. Handballs over the top. Good tackle. Looks to be cleared away for Ferntree Gully, and it'll be a free kick to Ferntree Gully, and that'll be going the way of Manners. What's up? You thought it was a free kick to Warrandyte, but it will be a free kick going the way of Manners at...
Do you reckon to use his manners there, Paul?
Yep.
Think so. So it's called to play on. Moves to the outer side. Ball beckoned for passes and he just missed it. Now here's a chance for Warrandyte again. The immediate response scores nothing.
Wow,
and it's the blitz, the absolute blitz from Warrandyte, which has all but won them the game in the opening stages. Ferntree Gully trying to make a clear way into their second half. Oh, gee whiz, that was an interesting handball from Metis, who managed to get the kick away. Kick's good for Brown. Brown to half forward. Intended target, missed it. Van der Ree pushed off it. There he is there. Gets the hand pass off. Kenny tried. Now they're inside 50. Or are they? Warrandyte with the incredible pressure. Fantastic stuff there from, I think it might have been Paxton. Out, well and truly out here. Hands from Stanfield's good. Look at this transition ball. And a free kick. justifiably so. Ferntree Gully players up in arms, but that was a clear free kick for front on contact.
And he's getting some attention here.
Bang!
Witoff. And we...
Gee whiz. That is as hard as nails. If he gets up from this one, well, he has got up, but he might just come off momentarily. The thing is, though, concussion protocol's a factor.
Yeah.
So he's a bit sore and sorry for himself, but
Yeah, we hope he is okay, because
Jack Tout will take the resulting free kick on Withoff's behalf. Wowee, Niels Withoff crunched to kingdom come. Jack Tout, 22 goals this season, set sail for home. Jack Tout from downtown had one goal in each meeting with Ferntree Gully this season, and he's got another.
it's a fair roost, that must be said, as it's 8 in a row now for Warrandyte, and very accurate in front of goal, must be said. 8-149, the Bloods of Warrandyte,
Outstanding.
to 1-5-11 to the Eagles of Ferntree Gully, as the umpire will throw it up once again. And we're going to have another stoppage here, right on the centre circle.
Which one do you reckon they'll use for the senior grand final?
I reckon I'll use the one they're using right there, but
I think so too.
here we go, as Warrandyte will look to create another opportunity, but Ferntree Gully are going to kick it away. But look at these numbers. Look at those numbers. That's a mark there taken by Geimer for Warrandyte. Back into the forward 50, but numbers are around. It bounces around the body though. Maybe another opportunity for Warrandyte. And that's going to be a free kick to the way of Ferntree Gully for a throw. And that's a good intercept mark. Opportunity for Warrandyte. Cleared away. But that's a great intercept mark. And he's going to play on. And that is a beautiful bit of play. And lining. And another opportunity here for the Bloods. And it's going to be Fittolani lining up for Warrandyte's 9th. We've played nearly 16 and a half in this second term, from right in front basically. In comes Fittolani, and the kick is gone right.
You can hear the crowd there. There was a big pack of... Oh, now there's a bit of a stoush here. Thompson, though, just put a quick stop to it. Stopped quicker than he started. Oh, it's got to come back.
39 points.
Still the Ferntree Gully defender manages to run out. Kick's good for Manners. Caleb Manners said, please may I have the ball. And then Grimshaw said, please may I have the ball. But he's been denied. Balin Fittolani, one of the premiership players from last season. Heads to right half forward. The mark is almost taken. Still a chance here for Ferntree Gully. Kick going forward in the direction of Kenny. Off hands. Fittolani again. Caught high. Got it off to Wild.
Free kick.
And a free kick for High. A downfield one for Ed Phillips. Phillips. High up and under. All Ferntree Gully though. Quickly playing on. Down the line. Looking for Grimshaw. Takes the mark. Goes inboard. Oh no! It slammed Kenny in the back. Now here's a chance for Warrandyte to move it around. Kenny getting involved once again. Hands off to his teammate. Great stuff there from Hatfield, just trying to bide the time. Warrandyte down the line. Ferntree Gully had the numbers around the contest, sending it back from whence it came to right half forward on that side. Seth Van Der Ree gets the footy, has a few steps around him, now goes down the centre of the ground. Who can get a mark? You betcha, it's Stanfield. He stands all right. Down the line, he'll probably kick. On broadcast side, very close to the Eastland logo. Kick was intended there for Gribus. Couldn't take the mark. Now it's at half forward. Umpire whistle. Warrandyte free kick. Who's it going the way of, though?
It's going the way of Watkins. So Watkins is assessing his options. Here we go, but there's numbers all around it for Ferntree Gully. No mark taken, however. Here's a chance as Warrandyte look to add a ninth. Here we go. Goes to the top of the goal square. Oh! That's a beautiful mark. Taken by Reid.
Absolute pearler.
As Ferntree Gully kick it out the full. So
Oh dear. So there's
nearly 30 seconds left in this term.
So just under the shot there, Neil Swithoff is coming into the rooms. And I think Warrandyte have another shot on here.
Yep, it's Haslam. He's kicked a couple goals in this game, or he's kicked 2 this quarter from memory.
7 times in the best, Blake Haslam.
3 actually, yeah. So here's Blake Haslam to get it out to a 45-point margin on the half-time siren. Blake Haslam kicks a goal! How about that? What a quarter by Warrandyte! And it's 45 points the margin at the major break. It's Warrandyte 51 points. Apologies, it's a 51-point margin. It's Warrandyte 10-2-62 to Ferntree Gully 1-5-11, Jono.
It is indeed. Well, this is the halftime break. Back soon, folks. Don't go anywhere. Plenty of action still to come.
AFL Victoria, with support of leagues and clubs, are committed to keeping our game great. Make a promise to be the best version of yourself and support the hard-working volunteers, coaches and umpires who make our great game come to life. Real fans respect the game. Make a pledge to keep the passion alive, but remember, any form of abuse is not welcome on our turf.
You should get these. 2-2-2. Hello, hello. Two. 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 Yeah, nice. Two. Commentators will be this one.
Footy fans, welcome back to Eastland Grand Final Day, the first of 3 games today here at Jubilee Park is between Warrandyte and Ferntree Gully in the under 19.5's. And so far, it's Warrandyte 9-56, leading Ferntree Gully 1-5-11. A brutal display has ripped open this game apart. Jonathan and Paul Yukoni with you. How? Again, I ask, how do Ferntree Gully respond?
Yeah, well, I mean, it's a big margin, so they need to get off to a very good start very quickly.
Yeah.
Ferntree Gully, because you know it's a big job ahead of them. But Warrandyte, you know, they're out here and they mean business, and they're looking to get back-to-back flags, the Bloods.
They probably will be back-to-back. We'll be saying as many dual premiership players salute. This will be obviously their last hurrah, in a sense, before they move on. But there is, of course, an equally as good team in the Warrandyte reserves who will play later on today. A couple of players in that premierships team from last season who are playing in the reserves include I think Jacob Cohen Hall, Finley Swadosh. There are so many of them, which is just absolutely amazing. So, looking very, very, very forward to this one, Paul Yukoni. So, players have come off the field, we're almost ready to go. And this is where things get very, very interesting.
Yes, as we're getting ready here for the start of third quarter, the premiership quarter as they call it, but for Ferntree Gully to come back in this game, they're going to have to really come out and get on a roll to get themselves back into this game. It's a big quarter here, but it's a big margin nonetheless to Warrandyte as the umpire's just waiting. Here we go. It's the start of the third quarter. 45-point lead the way of Warrandyte, and a clearance out the middle for Ferntree Gully. Can they get the first one? Almost in the back. Umpire says play on, and Warrandyte will look to clear it out of their defensive 50. And that is going to go out of bounds just outside the attacking 50 of Ferntree Gully. It's 9-2-56 to 1-5-11. Warrandyte's way, 45-point margin. As Ferntree Gully will win the clearance, here is an opportunity. And that is no mark taken. And it'll be a stoppage just outside the top of the goal square. Now, here we go. Ferntree Gully looking to create an opportunity, kicks it, nearly finds his teammate. Now, here we go for Ferntree Gully, an opportunity here for Forster, and he kicks Ferntree Gully second. It's the Ferntree Gully who moved to 2-5-17. Warrandyte 9-2-56. We've played 1 and 20 in this third term, Jono.
I bet you love that. Well, here we go, hey? As you say, and that's exactly what Ferntree Gully needed. 90 seconds into the third term here. Now, of course, there is time on to speak of. Yep. 15 minutes. When the 15 minutes expires, it's a 5-minute warning, the old Channel 10 days.
How good?
Pretty much. So, time on will count there. Warrandyte, they might be quick to respond. Oh, you bet. Inside 50.
How about that?
The easiest of marks there taken for Ed Phillips on the 45. And he's set to score, one would think. Just as quick response there for Warrandyte as Phillips comes in. On a relatively tight angle. Oh, he's made no mistake of that, or has he? Just the point. So Phillips with the minor score there, and this to be Ferntree Gully's best chance of getting it out. Kick was looking for Kenny, couldn't quite. Hands up, and then a kick off. Great pressure there laid by Bennett. Umpire, though, has paid a free kick. It's holding the ball the way of Ferntree Gully. They can come down the line. Oh, gee, that's a very shonky kick. Almost cut off there by Gribus. Couldn't quite. Still, Ferntree Gully emerged with it down the line. Best chance here. Now to half forward. The players gather. Coming around there might have been Christensen. Sending it inside 50. Cut off by Warrandyte, who can just come back as quickly as Ferntree Gully came in. Kick now for Tout on the outer side. Have to handle it by foot for the moment. Rendell got the footy for Ferntree Gully. The umpire, our last touch free kick, I think it would be. Now it's in the middle. Warrandyte as quickly as ever to cut it off through, I think it might have been Barker. Half forward, now back into the centre of the ground. It's a turnover the way of Ferntree Gully. Big grab, and this is the best chance for Warrandyte to send it back from whence it came to half forward. Many players, though, are coming to the contest. The numbers are fairly even around the place. The umpire says nothing doing here at half forward here for Warrandyte, right in front of, or very close to the outer side. Nice little boundary ribbon. Inside 50 just for Warrandyte. Hands off. Now here's a chance for Bennett. Had to leave it behind. To broadcast side they're going now. That Warrandyte man has a bit of work to do. Tried to hand pass to Misso, couldn't quite. Now chasing the ball there is Forster. Trying to get it up. Umpire says nothing doing. Well, all locked up very close to the junction here. 60 from home, Warrandyte's goal.
So the umpire's going to bowl it up here, right in front of us. As Warrandyte will win the clearance. Here's an opportunity. Handballs it over to Hatfield. Just inside the forward 50. Cleared away. Now an opportunity for Metis. And they're going to run onto it here. Metis into their forward 50. It bounces away from him. And that is going to be holding the foot. Incorrect disposal.
Same from different. And that's a ripper run down by Hodgson.
So
kicks for Tout. Back on the outer side. Great work there from Van der Ree, despite the fact he didn't get it. Now trying to pick up the ball now is Wild. Can't quite, but he's still in dispute. Even numbers around the contest. Chance here for Hatfield, although the umpire is going to cut that one short. Going to go the way of Ferntree Gully.
someone's down here for...
Noonan tried to move off the line very quickly. As you say, Paul, someone is down. But he's back up again. He's like Chumbawamba. And their famous hit song. She may or may not know. Anyway, inside 50. And Ferntree Gully just have to work it by hand for the moment. One-on-one contest. Misso gets involved for Warrandyte. This is the closest that Ferntree Gully have been in a while. Jensen is around the contest, but it's sent out wide by Warrandyte. Not for a Ferntree Gully mark, 52 from home. And this man, I reckon's got the distance here if he wants to wind up and go for it. Yeah, he's winding up all right. Goes for home.
Nah.
Play on. Warrandyte, very slippery ball. It's picked out by Metis. Penalised. Holding the ball. Warrandyte ball from defence.
So, Warrandyte look to clear it out of the defensive 50. At all to play in this third term so far, the Ferntree Gully side, as players contest back into the forward 50. Plenty of options, but it's gone back to Warrandyte, the way of Misso, and it's cleared out opportunity, but Warrandyte with numbers. So too the Ferntree Gully as they look to run onto this footy. Here we go. Ferntree Gully to launch it back into the forward 50. Oh, beautiful mark taken there by Stanfield, who, as we've mentioned a couple of times in this stream already, a premiership player from last year. Good mark there by Barker as he looks to go down the line with a 2-on-1 for him. Running onto it for Ferntree Gully. Here we go as they look to go back. As it goes just outside with a 2-on-1. That is a beautiful mark there for Warrandyte. An intercept mark.
Taken there by Matt Stanfield.
So Stanfield again will kick it down the line. Good mark. That is a great mark by Hodgson, who kicked the goal in the opening term. Hatfield into the forward 50. Running onto it. Just bounces past Haslam. And that is going to go out of bounds for a throw-in.
Boundary ball up, as the case is in the under-19s.
Yep.
And indeed in the women's. I still have a hard time saying that. We'll do it again. 9 minutes gone here in the third term. 5 minutes away from red time. Although I would consider that past 20 minutes it would be red. I can't say that there would be that much time left past the 20-minute mark. Kick goes forward from Barker as the runner gets in the way and blocks clear side of a holding free kick to go against Lewis. Simple mark taken there at halfback for Ferntree Gully. Lowering the eyes. Cut off by Barker, who's wrapped up and is G-A-W-N. What does that spell? Gone.
Gone.
He's gone. Metis has the ball. Halfway done, I should say, in this third term. And Ferntree Gully, again, cut off by Vandery.
Whoa.
As they have a 4-8, as they try and get in, but they can't. So Vandery sends a 50-metre bomb in the direction of Miller. And now here's a chance. Again, no one inside the goal square apart from that Warrandyte man who has to leave it behind, that number 9. So Ferntree Gully once more. Move it on the outer side, very close to the logos. Proud sponsors of the EFNL. Bendigo Bank, Yarra Valley Water. Warrandyte back in again. There's a good reason why the NRL fans call this game aerial ping pong, because it's got that way about it. Ferntree Gully still in possession of the ball. Stevenson's calling out for it. Headed to the bench while he was doing it, but he's not going to receive the ball. Instead, the Eagles are going to go down the line. Short kick for Arizolo. Brown played it, lost it. Stevenson trying to get involved. Can't. Brown again, and Primpack as well. Quick play on for Noonan. Wild twisted and turned his opponent. Has he turned it over? Not quite. Paxton missed out on last year's grand final. He might just be a premiership player. Oh, jeez. Umpire stopped Bennett in his tracks to call the ball back. And it's a free kick to Dylan Reid 55 from home.
So Dylan Reid to the top of the goal square. Mark nearly taken as Warrandyte have numbers around the footy. It's still on the ground though, with plenty of numbers around it from both sides. Here we go. It's a...
Oh, no.
Wow. Bit of a shank.
Might have been from Reid or Christian.
And it's
Christensen there.
one behind. So it's 2-6-18. Ferntree Gully 2. Warrandyte 9-3-57. We've gone 12-40 in this third term.
Keeks looking for Van der Reyant defence, although he's ganged up on by two players, which enables Poonpeck to enter inside 50, and he finds his intended target. Crisply hit that man on the chest.
That is Parsison.
He's been a proven goal kicker for Ferntree Gully this year. 44 goals from 16 appearances. He had one goal against Warrandyte in round 6 earlier this season. We've got a perfect view of this one. Pass isn't. Kicks. Umpire has to move a tap. Has it been touched? No, it hasn't. 6 more to Ferntree Gully. And a much-needed goal for the moment, but they're still in arrears. 57-24, 13-40 gone in the third term. What happens from here?
Well, they've got a few goals back here. They've got back-to-back goals here. Ferntree Gully, if they get another 1 or 2 before the end of this term, you just never know. I mean, it's still a long way back, but they're on a roll at the moment. As Warrandyte will look to go forward themselves. Numbers around the footy from both sides. Into the forward 50 of Warrandyte, but it's going to be cleaned up for the Ferntree Gully Football Club. Here we go. There's Misso, who's been tackled. Here we go. Here's Stevenson. That's Jai Stevenson. Into the forward 50. Mark taken there by Parsison, who kicked the goal just a moment ago. It's a free kick, is it? Yeah, it's a free kick to
turnover. Costly. So umpire calls him to play on. He moves well off his line. Marked by Ferntree Gully in the centre of the ground. They can launch one more time inside. Go. Where's Parsison? Not needed in this instance. Jason Poonpeck.
Oh, this will be a goal.
On quickly. This will be a goal, you reckon, Paul? And you reckon correctly. Here come Ferntree Gully. Who knows?
Who knows?
And this is crucial now. The clock has stopped. We're inside the last 5, and it's time on. 5-minute warnings sounded 21 seconds ago. And this is where things get very interesting. 27 points.
They get another one here. Wow.
Wowee. Ladies and gentlemen, we've got a grand final on our hands, I reckon. Boundary umpires to do the routine bring in. We'll do it all again. Wowee. Starting at 15-50. What's going to happen, do you reckon, here, Paul?
Well, it's been a
Jeepers.
Crazy game so far. They're coming right back into it. It's going to be a free kick to one of Ferntree Gully.
Here we go.
Well, it's going to come back, and the kick is going to be taken by Parsison, I think, for Ferntree Gully. Here we go. Into the forward 50. There's play. There's options. There are options. And it's Parsison. And this, Jono, is for 4 in a row. Well,
loving this. The men in red and white have been challenged. Now it's just a matter of whether they can hold on. 16-14, 16-40 in the third. Ride this one home, Paul Yacconi.
Here we go.
Here we go.
Parsison. From almost right in front on a little bit of an angle, the kick has gone right. And it's missed.
Oh,
so,
dear.
well, it's Still a 27-point margin.
Now it's just a matter of locking it in for Ferntree Gully. Brown and Barker, a key matchup here. Depends what they want to do. So it's a good thing that the clock's off, because need time to gather from over the fence. He's run too far, surely, umpire. To the outer side. Can Ferntree Gully lock it in? Poonpack has to chase. Now they're inside 50. Kicks looking for Brown. Umpire's blown his whistle. It's a free kick to Ferntree Gully. Oh, wow. And it's passes it again. Never mind the kick going for Brown. It was always going to go to Parsison, wasn't it?
Yeah.
And we've got a perfect scenario. Perfect view of this one. Parsison, 2 goals versus Donvale last week, as they knocked off the number 1 spot. Parsison, 6 for home, and 6 more again. We've got a game on our hands, folks. Don't go anywhere. This is finals football. This is grand final day.
Wow.
I'm excited, aren't you?
I'm pumped.
So, 4 goals in arrears. And they have the behinds on their side. They got 3 more behinds than them, but 4 goals less. 9-3-57. The men in red and white lead the men in blue and white, 5-6-36. 19 minutes gone here in the third term. We've got the restart, not sure how much time's left.
Free kick, Warrandyte.
Free kick, Warrandyte. So, just a little bit of a bump in the road temporarily. Misso,
Coming back.
umpire to put a stop to things again. Van der Ree is meant to take that ball. Seth Van der Ree, inside 50, 2-on-1. Ferntree Gully have it. Now they can launch a counter-attack. Look at this. Down the line. It's a good kick. It's a very good kick for Brown. Brown goes inboard. Found the intended target in Kenny, but he couldn't take the mark. Now Warrandyte players are coming to the contest. Who is key to stopping this one? Van der Ree on hands and knees. Gets up, picks the ball up, and heads inside 50, but Ferntree Gully have the numbers. Getting the hands out, and they've got the clearance again. Down the line, Van der Ree puts a stop to it again. Van der Ree inside 50. He's found his man. And crucially, has found his man. We're into red time here. Over 20 minutes gone here. Ethan Miller, a premiership player from last year, has had 25 goals to his name from 19 matches. A bag of 5 against Berwick. Moves off his line. Miller to the top of the square almost. Bouncing footy. It's got to go over the line. Not sure how much time is left, Paul Yaconi, but we've still got 20 minutes of this game to go.
Wow. Well. They're right into this game. 21 points. And I mean, if they could get another before 3/4 time, well, I must say, they are coming back into this game, Ferntree Gully. Here we go, good intercept mark, nearly taken there for Warrandyte. Here we go, as Ferntree Gully look to go up the guts. Their numbers around it for Warrandyte though, and taking it was Wild down the line. And plenty of numbers around it for both sides. Here's an opportunity for Warrandyte. Looking to go back into the 450. Good numbers. A lot of numbers being shown for Ferntree Gully. Holding the ball. Advantage paid. Here we go.
They've got the numbers on the outer side to Ferntree Gully. Man, there's wrapped up. Turnover in shoes. It's a Warrandyte ball under the scoreboard. They come to 60 out. It's more like 52. But Warrandyte, clear possession of the ball, easily able to get inside 50. Miller takes the mark again.
Oh,
He's called to play on, and that's 25. Well, no, he wasn't called to play on, but the Ferntree Gully bloke thought he was. And this, to bring it to a 27-point lead for the reigning premiers in under-19 football, Division 3. Straight to the top of the goal square, Ethan Miller. 5 times in the best this season.
yep.
And he's kicked another goal. Ethan Miller sends his team 27 points into the lead here at Jubilee Park. 22 minutes and 50 seconds gone here in the third term. Not sure how much time is left, but obviously in the last 5 minutes of regulation time, there is that 5-minute warning type thing. So we have no idea how much time is left, but it makes this game very interesting, doesn't it?
It certainly
Paul
does. There've been 5 goals this term, so you reckon there might be a few seconds, there might be another minute left. We've gone 23 minutes into this third term as the umpire's about to ball up once again. We're nearly going to go 23 and a half. And there you go. So it's 3-quarter time here at Jubilee Park on, here we go, the Division 3 Grand Final for the under 19.5's. It's Warrandyte 10-3-63 to Ferntree Gully 5-6-36.
AFL Victoria, with the support of leagues and clubs, are committed to keeping our game great. And we are strong in our stance that any form of abuse across football at all levels is not tolerated. Any form of abuse is not welcome on our turf. We are encouraging all spectators not to confuse their anger with passion. We're all here for the same reason, for the love of Australia's favourite game. We want supporters, parents and players to make a promise to be the best versions of themselves and to support the hard-working volunteers, coaches and umpires who make our great game come to life every week on local grounds across our great state. Real fans respect the game. Make a pledge to keep the passion alive, but remember, any form of abuse is not welcome on our turf.
Three-quarter time here at Jubilee Park in the first game today. In the under-19s, the first of three, Warrandyte are playing in two of these. The first one, of course, they lead 10-3-63 to 5-6-36. Ferntree Gully gave them a bit of a run for their money. Anything's possible here in the final term.
Yep.
John O'Ben and Paul Uconi with you. Paul, give us your thoughts on the third term, my friend.
Well, they gave him a challenge in the third term, Ferntree Gully, and you know I feel this game isn't over. You know, we thought at half time, well, we were sort of thinking Warrandyte by how much, but credit to Ferntree Gully, they kept going at it, and they made 27 points, but you feel it's not over.
Indeed, and well, it definitely isn't. If there's anything goes. And there is 20 minutes plus of game time remaining. The great man Freezer, by the looks of things, has cleared the ground off. We'll get underway for the last term then. Ruck's going at it, and it's a Ferntree Gully ball to kick off proceedings. They're kicking to the left of screen. That's a great tackle. Warrandyte, time to launch. Inside 50, as quick as you can commentate this game. Charlie Arizolo takes the defensive mark, immediately smothered. Now here's a chance for Warrandyte. Fischelani getting involved. Here's Fidelani again. Kicking it off the ground. Top of the goal square now. Arizolo. Rendell. And they're out for the moment. Forster. Down the line. Mark not taken. Ferntree Gully still have the numbers around. Hatfield gets involved in the contest. Might get it back again. Stolen by Noonan. Inside 50 for Ferntree Gully. The first real good look, although it's going to be cut off by Warrandyte for the time being. Off hands by Hatfield, landed in the hands of Tout. Now they're on the outer side of the ground. Kick went over the head of the Ferntree Gully player and landed in the hands of Fidelani. Now down further afield is Watkins. And he found his intended target, Watkins. Guess who? It's Haslam.
Haslam.
One of the elite mullets in the Warrandyte team, and it seems to win a premiership, you just have to have an elite mullet.
Yep.
As is the case with Warrandyte. Haslam sets
No
up
score.
a home and no score. So Ferntree Gully are a bit lucky, has to be said.
So, just getting the ball back. So, Ferntree Gully look to go down the line here, but there's numbers around it for Warrandyte, but no mark is taken. Here we go. The kick is going to be taken by Reid, and that is going to be 25. So, Dylan Reid, one of two Reids for Ferntree Gully. And
so while we do that, we can go around the grounds in Division 1. Montrose taking on Croydon, and Montrose lead by a point at half-time. Warrandyte, though, back at this game, have the ball. Misso sends it 50 from home. Now it becomes 40 from home. Although the players for Warrandyte elude them at the moment. Off hands, great pressure laid by Ferntree Gully for the moment. 45 from home for Warrandyte. Ferntree Gully have the numbers. Hands off, it's in the hands of Manners. Wrapped up, off hands. Here's a chance now for Ferntree Gully as they got a free kick, I apologise. Outside 50 only momentarily. Chance there beckon for Tout. They're inside 50 again, Warrandyte, but it's going to find touch. And Ferntree Gully have it as a result of last touch. Caleb Manners pushed off it by Hatfield. Manners has got Grimshaw calling for it. He takes the mark. Smothered well and out of bounds. That is crucial right there. Great smother there by Gribus, I think it might have been. Will go up. 52 from Warrandyte's home. Off hands. Who can get a kick in? It's going to be Tout. Turned it over though. Kick now looking for Reed. Reed takes the mark. He's got Grimshaw short. Elects to go long. Down the line. Brown. Off hands. Couldn't take the mark well. Smothered by Barker. Now here's a chance for the number 9 for Warrandyte as they gain crucial metres. Around the contest there was Geimer. Well, the Lockie played in the grand final last year and he's played lots of senior footy this year. Ferntree Gully now coming around. Noonan sends the kick forward. Inside 50, although just. Great pressure there laid by Stanfield. Probably doesn't do much of that, standing in the field. 48 from Ferntree Gully's home. Warrandyte managed to bring it out. Cut off by that man there, Cooper. Cooper sends a bouncing footy to his intended target at right half forward. Wrapped up there was Noonan, I think. So Warrandyte carefully moving the ball around. Miller. Inside 50, only just missed the intended target. Great defensive pressure there from Ferntree Gully. Here's a chance here for Geimer. Got the hands off. Still in control, Warrandyte. Now a kick forward towards goal is a point. And that's crucial if you're a Warrandyte fan. You can breathe a sigh of relief for the moment. 5.5 gone here in the 4th term.
So Ferntree Gully look to clear it out. Their defensive 50 to mark taken as they look to go up the guts. Handballs away. Here we go. Here's Metis, but they'll be cleared away. Free kick going the way of Warrandyte. So relief there for the moment for Warrandyte. Taken there by Gribus. Looking to go back into their attacking 50. Mark nearly taken. Numbers around it. As Ferntree Gully look to clear it out. The defensive 50 goes past Medforth. Medforth looks to get his hands on it. Well done. Handballs away. Here we go. Stevenson. That was a bit of a throw there, but umpire lets it go on. Here we go, and that is going to be a free kick.
Oh, look out!
Oh,
no! There's fists flying between Hatfield and Hatfield's been carded, I reckon. No, in fact, it's Medforth has got to go under the yellow card.
That's silly.
And Hatfield retaliated, but in the eyes of the umpire, he's got the free kick. Hang on. Forgot the 50 metres, yelled one person in the crowd. Hatfield sends a high up and under. It's a big fly from that there, number 9. Couldn't quite get there. Wasn't judged for unrealistic attempt either. Warrandyte still have the football at the top of the 50, very close to right half forward. Anything's possible.
Numbers around the footy as Warrandyte look to get it away. Good kick away from the pack of players, and here's an opportunity here. Here's Kenny going into, looks to go on the forward 50. Here's a chance for Ferntree Gully to add a consolation maybe. Parsison goes for the mark, couldn't grab it. Parsison again, kicks a goal. So a consolation prize for Ferntree Gully.
And well, for a man who's been working hard all game, it is well deserved, but he is part of the runner-up team. One would imagine 17 and a half gone, 2.5 minutes into stoppage time. There's a man down there just cramping up. It was Will Cooper. Had 3 goals against Warrandyte in round 16. But unfortunately, not to be today. I feel like a 666 warning might be imminent here. No, the umpire gives the players the benefit of the doubt. So, we'll go at it again. 18 minutes gone. Tap down towards the Warrandyte end. But Ferntree Gully are coming back momentarily. So they come to goal, but it's a Warrandyte ball. Or is it?
Ferntree Gully free kick, I believe, as an opportunity for Forster to get the margin back to 27 points. Here's Forster from almost directly in front of it. Bit of an angle. He kicks and he goals. So Logan Forster adds another consolation for Ferntree Gully. We've gone 19 and a half in his final term. Ferntree Gully moved to 7,850. Warrandyte 12,577.
So another consolation prize. I think if they can sort of bring it within maybe 21 points odd.
Yeah.
They can hold their heads high rather. And well, a tough day at the office if you're a Ferntree Gully fan, but they'd be celebrating in Warrandyte tonight. Ferntree Gully have been pretty good today, and they've just created a bit of a late flurry. We're in to red time. And it is well and truly too late for the men in blue and white to score. That is a ripping defensive mark there taken by the Diters. Bloods move it to halfback. Seth Van Der Ree, one of the best on today. Lewis was shoved in the back. Does the umpire see that way? Not quite. So Warrandyte enter inside 50. It was a hard ball to mark for Phillips. He still might get it back. He's kicked the ball and he's missed it. So Ed Phillips might have just wanted to finish with the icing on the cake. He's played well too. In fact, he's been one of those great players over the past couple of years. This might be his last hurrah as well as he makes a way into senior football for the men in red and white. Ferntree Gully move it down the line. Mark almost taken there by Misso. Hardinger infringed with. Whose ball is it? Yes, Hardinger has the ball. Goes over the logo. Inside 50. Found a teammate. Great golden fist there by the man in red and white. Now collecting the ball here is Metis. Metis goes to right half forward. But there it is indeed. Warrandyte has gone back to back. Here's the song.
We are Warrandyte. We are the good old red and white. We don't care who it is we meet, because there is no team that we can't beat. We play together, we stick together in any weather. We give it all we've got for victory. We are the good old red and white. There is no team that we can't beat. We play together, we stick together in any weather. We give it all we've got for victory. We are the good old red and white.
That's full time here in the first of 3 games, the under-19 premiership decider between Warrandyte and Ferntree Gully. The final score there. Warrandyte 12-6, 7-8, defeated Ferntree Gully 7-8-50. Bloods fans, let's sing the song one more time. Presentation's still to come.
We are Warrandyte, we are the good old red and white. We don't care who it is we meet, because there is no team that we can't beat. We play together, we stick together in any weather. We give it all we've got for victory. We are the good old red and white. We are the good old red and white. We don't care who it is we meet, because there is no team that we can't beat. We play together, we stick together in any weather. We give it all we've got for victory. We are the good old red and white.
Once again, congratulations to Warrandyte. Now, ladies and gentlemen, will you please make our way down to the presentation area. We'll get started very shortly.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Division 3 Under 19.5 Grand Final presentations. Congratulations to both sides competing this afternoon. Commiserations to the Ferntree Gully Football Netball Club. A fantastic season. Didn't get the result today, but a great effort again. And congratulations to our premiers, the Warrandyte Football Netball Club. A fantastic season again, and once again, a fantastic grand final performance. We begin the presentations by welcoming up Dean O'Neill, Commercials Manager, to present the Blue Ribbon Medal. The 2023 Blue Ribbon Medalist from the Warrandyte Football Club, number 5, Blake Haslam. We'll now welcome up player by player from the Premiership side, starting with number 2, the Vice Captain, Sam Pax. Number 4, Hugh Misso. Number 5, your Blue Ribbon medalist, Blake Haslam. Number 6, Ed Phillips. Number 8, Nick Sharp. Number 10, Noah Redaway. Number 12, Matt Stanfield. Number 13, Vice Captain Ethan Miller. Number 14, Hunter Hodgson. Number 15, Niels Withoff. Number 16, Ben Barker. Number 17, Will Hatfield. Number 18, Hugo Wright. Number 19, Will Gribus. Number 20, Max Lewis. Number 21, Oscar Bennett. Number 22, Cooper Wild. Number 23, Jack Tout. Number 26, Brandon Robb. Number 43, Balin Fidelani. Number 61, Josh Watkins. Number 66, Braden Geimer. And number 1, Alex Thompson. Number 3, Rowan Hewitt. Assistant coach, Joel Daly. Collecting for team manager Josica, Peter Sharp. Seven, Steph Van D. Ree. Jacob Daly.
I'd like to just thank Michael and his boys. They were a formidable outfit all through the year, and you should really be proud of yourselves. And he's certainly got a lot of upside and a lot of future for you. So, congratulations on the year. To the Warrandyte crowd here, the support of this club is just insane. For as long as I've been involved in it, they are the best people around, and let's really enjoy the ride for the rest of the day, and we'll celebrate this, and then fingers crossed we celebrate the twos as well. To my lads, from really scratching together a side round one to building each week into what you produced in the last 2 finals, it's nothing short of amazing, boys. So be proud of yourselves. I know I am, and let's really enjoy this, because this one's for you. So I think that's it.
And now Dean O'Neill to present the Premiership Cup to the Warrandyte Football Netball Club. The 2023 premiers in the under 19.5 competition, Warrandyte.
We are Warrandyte. We are the good old red and white. We don't care who it is we meet, because there is no team that we can't beat. We play together, we stick together in any weather. We give it all we've got for victory. We are the good old red and white. We are the Donga boys. We are the good